Hello. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for all the hearts. I wanted to draw something sort of Valentine's Day inspired. I've been seeing all sorts of spring and like Valentine's Day stuff. So I wanted to do something cute. And depending on how it goes, I might color it. Thank you. Thank you. I will be right back. I need to get... Okay. Much better. Thank you. Not 100% sure where I'm going with her hair. I guess I'm going there with her hair. I'm gonna do like a half up, half down. I'm not drawing anybody in particular. I just knew that I wanted to do something sort of Valentine's Day inspired. So if this turns out good enough, I might color it. But we'll see. Thank you for the rose. Welcome back. And I did finally watch Encanto. Ugh, it's such a good movie. I've watched it twice, actually, now. Might go for a third over the weekend. Who knows? But it's so good. Thank you for the roses. I feel like that needs to be pulled up a tad. Ooh, nice. Hopefully I'll get up there in my views and watch it a few more times. I feel like every time I watch it, there's just new things that I didn't notice before. It's one of those movies that's just so insanely detailed. It's me, the printer. Thank you. Oops. I was just thinking about a name. I don't often name my drawings, so that's really hard for me. Maybe like something like Alice? Sephora. Ooh, or Elsa. Elsa's cute. I want to give her cute little heart-themed underwear. Oh, Madeline's a very cute name. I go live most weekdays, around like 8 to 8:30 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Weekends are a little bit harder to guarantee, but usually just every weekday except for Wednesdays. Excuse me. I feel like her elbow's a little long. Better. Maybe I'll bring her hand out a little bit. If I brought her hand out, what would she be holding? Maybe flowers? It's supposed to be Valentine's Day themed. So if I gave her a hand, what would I give her? Oh, a cupcake is a cute idea. A little Valentine's Day themed cupcake. My other go-to is going to be rose or chocolates. Maybe a little Valentine's Day card she could be holding with a cupcake on it and hearts. I think that's what I'll do. Ooh, too long. She doesn't have to have gigantic fingers. I think that's what I'll do. A little Valentine's Day card heart that says "Be Mine" or something. I feel like I should change the heart a little bit. Sorry if this is a little risque for anybody. I figure it would be fine since she's turned away. Oops. Gregory, don't look. I'm obsessed with all of those sounds, but my favorite is hands down the, "But Gregory, I'm a material girl." My boyfriend and I keep quoting that now. Okay, hearts are a very difficult thing for me to draw if I'm like trying to be serious about it. Anybody else? Oh, hi! Her hand's gonna be a little funky. Oops. It's so hard drawing this close to the edge of the paper because my hand keeps wanting to fall off of it. But Vanessa, I'm a material girl. Oh, okay. I think your comment wins. I love that type of vibe. I think I want to make it say bite me now. Let's see. I want it to be pretty visible. I'm not very good when it comes to trying to write any sort of words or font. But that's pretty cute. Thank you! Her arm wasn't exactly in the right position for that to be where her hand is, but we're just gonna ignore how long that makes her arm. So nobody talk about it. We'll just ignore it and it won't be a problem. I don't know. It's kind of bugging me. Dang. That's what happens when you're not doing digital work. You can't just quickly move things. Winking would definitely be pretty cute. Thank you for the roses. Nah, that goes too far down now. Thank you. She's not supposed to be anybody in particular. Just wanted to do something sort of Valentine's Day themed. God, I can't stop. My brain right now is literally just nonstop. But Vanessa, I'm a material girl. Sorry, guys. It's like playing like elevator music in my head right now. Okay, I'm gonna ink her. Let's see. Oh, my desk is a mess. Let's hope this works. I kind of want to keep the sketchy vibe of this. So I don't think I'll be super neat about this whole process. Especially if I do end up adding color. I think it depends on the drawing. I would say more often than not, I start something and then have to come back to it later to finish. Unless it's a very quick drawing like this, where I'm not trying to be super neat about it, then I'll usually finish it in one sitting. But it depends on like the level of detail and stuff. I'm a material girl. I don't even know anything about Five Nights at Freddy's, but for some reason it is all over my For You page. And like I'm not even mad about it. It's always hilarious. Ooh, didn't like that. A lot of those are ones I don't even think I've heard. Thank you for the rose! Glad to see you've joined again. How are you? Latte. Happy early birthday! I hope you have a great day tomorrow. I don't know where you're located, but for me, tomorrow is Saturday, which is like the best day to have a birthday. Melissa. I usually just use a mechanical pencil to draw. And then these are very old Pigma Micron pens, but I don't use anything super, super fancy. Oh my gosh, your birthday is coming up really soon. Friday is also like the best day to have a birthday on. Everybody was born in January. Thank you for another rose. Oh, actually, that's a really cute idea, Valentina. I have always had sort of mixed feelings about Valentine's Day, but as I've gotten older, I feel like I really love Valentine's Day just for the theme of it. Like, I think all the hearts are cute and all the red is cute. Oh, happy birthday! A lot of people born in January. Shouldn't have brought that out so far. Also think I want to lower her hairline a little bit. I tend to give them very, very big foreheads on accident. Honestly, any day is a good day to have a birthday, but I feel like Fridays and weekends are always nice. Ooh, that's not hitting quite right there. I'll come back to the bangs. I messed that up pretty good. Just gonna leave those for now. I would love to hear a joke. That is, that's something I never really noticed. A lot more people have bigger foreheads than I used to think. I have a pretty big forehead myself, so I've always been super self-conscious of it. I don't mind it so much now that I'm older, but it's comforting, especially these days, when you can see how many people on an app like this have features that are very similar to yours. It's always a good feeling. Oh, I was born in October too. So we got a while to go for our birthdays. My birthday will be on a Monday this year, blech. I also have a 5 head. Thank you for the cloud bread. It's so cute. Ooh, steady hands. I don't got 'em. I don't got 'em. Thank you. I don't know why I'm trying to be so precise about it anyway, since this isn't exactly going to be a masterpiece. Hello! Ooh, a July birthday sounds like a really fun time. Like a nice summery birthday. I talk about this a lot, but growing up, I always wished that I had a birthday in a warmer month, so I could have like a really cool costume party or something, or a pool party. And I feel like it's the ultimate case of be careful what you wish for, because now where I've moved to, it's like 90 degrees in October, which is absolutely ludicrous. Thank you! I am not a big fan of heat. I love winter and fall in the cold. So when it was 90 degrees in October, I was pretty close to tears. Yeah, I'm just outlining it right now. Which really I should be a lot less fine about. I keep trying to make it super neat, but I don't want it to be neat. But it's just habit. I love Christmas. And I do take commissions, although I'd warn you I'm pretty slow on them. I have a commission I'm working on now that I've had for quite a while. I'm pretty slow when it comes to custom art. No, I do not like heat at all. Yes, please tell me a joke. I did not see a joke. I'm sorry, sometimes you might have to put things in the chat multiple times for me to be able to see them. I think I might color her. If anything, I might just add a little bit of shading. And my prices vary quite a bit, but a typical commission, like a traditional one, like a line art or sketch is around 30, full color is around 50, and if it's digital, it's about $5 cheaper. But it really varies on what you want. Strange and unusual. Ooh, I love that. I feel like that would be good to get out of your comfort zone. Not drawing anybody in particular today. Just drawing something Valentine's Day-y. I do try to draw plus size. I'm often really bad at it because I'm the type of person that once you know how to draw one thing, that's all you draw because it's your comfort zone. So I'm bad at doing like certain things. Like certain hairstyles I'm really bad at doing because I don't do them often enough. Same with certain body types. Like if I tend to do very long, slender body types. I'm very bad at doing shorter ones and plus size, though I actually really enjoy doing them. It's just something I need to do more often because I tend to always draw the same thing. I'm pretty plus size myself. Something that is in my comfort zone or not? Because this is definitely in my comfort zone. I am a Libra. But now I know how they're made. Ooh, this is such a difficult angle. I think it can be pretty difficult depending on what exactly you're trying to convey. I think proportions and bodies in general can be very difficult to draw. Okay, very interesting hand there, but let's just ignore that. I do sell my drawings. I have an Etsy. Okay, let's try not to make this super perfect because that always just stresses me out for no reason. I have drawn Isabella from Encanto. I did not do her on her little, like, viney swing, but maybe I will. I appreciate it, but it's definitely mostly a struggle to draw hands. It's also a struggle to not write in my regular handwriting. This is not anybody in particular, just a little fun Valentine's Day drawing. Okay, I guess I should probably finish her hair. Nah. I'm very bad at drawing bangs. No, I'm not going for any sort of, anything really. Just drawing and seeing where my hands take me, you know. Thank you. Okay, let's do our best with that and see what happens. Okay. Not terrible. Not terrible. I really need new microns. These are on their way out for sure. This is the eraser that I use. The Pentel eraser. I've been using this thing, I think, for probably like over 10 years. It's my favorite. I have been drawing for as long as I can remember. I feel like I kind of want to go with a completely red and pink color palette on her. Like, make her skin pink, make her hair red, that sort of thing. Monochromatic, if you will. Something like that. I'm not sure I do remember the username. Braden Smith? My only tip really is just practice constantly. Like, try to draw every day if you can, even if that's annoying. Which in most cases it does get annoying. Okay. Let's see. I can find my swatch sheet. Oof. And try to pick a color. Do I hear my love?
Huh?
Hi.
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Yeah?
Just coming in and check on you. I'm gonna go outside and grab something too.
Okay. Go outside and grab something?
Yeah, there's a, oh, cute.
Package? Thank you.
No, it's not a, What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, someone suggested to write "bite me" on there instead of "love me," and I thought that was a really cute idea.
That matches you.
Yeah, I like it.
What was I gonna say?
I'm sorry I interrupted you.
No, you're good.
I ruined everything.
There's a there's a brush outside. I wanna clean something real quick.
A brush?
Yeah, I wanna clean something.
Whatever for, my love?
You do have a YouTube account, don't you?
Yeah. I was actually just thinking about making some videos for that. I don't have any videos on it right now.
That'd be awesome.
Because now that I have this awesome friggin' thing and whole setup.
Yeah.
Her skin is... It's a creepy way, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, see, yeah. I have all my other drawings on my Instagram, which is the same handle here. It's Hope.hokulani if you want to check them out. Same with my Etsy. It is also called Hope.hokulani. I need paper. What are you gonna be cleaning off? What did you say?
The barbell is a little messed up.
Messed up how?
It's just dirty.
Sorry, I'm just like questioning you.
I know. But why?
But why?
Why?
Her skin is definitely gonna be pink. I just have to pick the right pink. EO1. EO1?
Okay, I'll leave you be.
Okay, did you start your workout yet?
Yeah.
How's it going? What's your workout today?
Shoulder stuff.
Shoulders.
I want to be done by 7, so.
Oh, that's right.
You cool
Okay.
with showering later on?
Oh, absolutely.
Awesome.
It's Friday. We can do what we want.
Yeah, I know.
Thanks for beating me. Okay, light pink skin. Is it cold out there?
No.
Bah. This is the worst part, trying to erase everything, because then it looks like poo-poo. All the messed up lines.
Looks good to me.
Thanks, my love. You're too sweet to me. You're too sweet, I tell you.
Hey, that's orange.
This isn't orange.
It looks like orange.
It looks like orange while it's wet. But it is an E, so it's not gonna be perfectly pink.
Huh?
Never mind. I'm sorry.
I don't understand your art stuff.
Fair enough, fair enough. I love you. You know that?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Who do you think I was talking to?
I don't know.
My drawing?
Yeah.
I love you. Ooh, maroon hair would be fun. I want to do fun Valentine's Day things. Ooh, I underestimated how much skin there's going to be to color. Thank you for the rose again. Ooh, congrats on your good grades. What did he give you? Are you judging me?
Yeah. Well, not really judging.
Not a bad judging.
Take it easy.
Yes.
Thanks, baby.
I love you.
Alright, I'm gonna go.
Okay, have fun.
Come on, buddy, let's go.
Ooh, cupcakes. I want a cupcake.
Okay. What was that?
I don't know.
Love you, dog.
I love that man. Okay, maybe I did pick a good color for her skin because a lot of my really light colors are dried out and I don't have refills for them. But this one seems to be holding out okay. Oops. Hello! These are Copic markers. Just C-O-P-I-C. Matching eyes and hair. I could do that. I think I want the bra to be sort of see-through, so I might actually draw her skin in there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. Just a little bit. You can get these markers at like any art store, honestly. Ooh! You just reminded me of something I did want to do really bad. Heart-shaped eyes. But yeah, these markers are Copic markers. Ooh, I don't actually know if I want to do heart-shaped eyes on this one. Just because the Valentine thing says bite me, and I feel like that looks a little silly. The paper is Strathmore brand tan-toned paper. And then again, the markers are Copic markers. Oh, I forgot she had an arm. Like a whole nother human arm. Oops. Getting a little ahead of myself there. But I do want... Where is my pencil? Okay, don't judge me for how tiny this pencil is, please. I really need new white pencils. Well, it does look very similar to the gray paper, because Strathmore does have a gray toned paper as well. Okay. Let's see. I think before I shade her skin, wow. I don't remember this paper buckling so much under the Copic markers, but it's really, really buckling. Oh, why do I use tone paper? Sorry. I just like the way that colors pop on it. It makes markers a little bit more dull and less true to the original color, but I really like, for example, the white. I love the way it looks on there. You can absolutely use this as a reference if you want. EO1. I need EO2. EO2. There it is. We'll see what this looks like once it's dried down. Shouldn't be too big of a difference, so we'll see. Okay, what about her hair? Maybe, I can't decide if I want to do red hair or pink hair, because then I would do either red or pink bra and panties. Prismacolor is the type of pencil that I use. It's a colored pencil called Prismacolor. It's a really good brand. Ooh, strawberry blonde's a really cute idea. Could be difficult though. I'm trying to keep it pretty monochromatic. Okay, I think everybody's mostly saying red hair. Okay, but the type of red that I'm talking about, just to clarify, would be like one of these. Like a red, not like a natural red hair. I do want to do strawberry blonde, but I don't even know how to achieve strawberry blonde if I'm being completely honest. I also have strawberry blonde hair, but I don't know. Okay, I'm just gonna put a very light layer down. Okay, yeah, everybody's saying red, so I'm just gonna go for it. I'll do a strawberry blonde character the next time. Where is my R14? R39 is a nice color. It's kind of violet-y in real life. Maybe I'll do R37. I think I do want to stick to the pretty pinky reds though, so maybe I'll do R27. Oh, perfect, right there. Okay. I think that's what I'll go with for the base color. This is what I'm working with for my reds. I kind of just guess where to shade out of experience and, you know, kind of just seeing where things are in real life. So wherever the light is, if you figure out a light source, which I think mine is going to be coming up from here, you just shade sort of the opposite side of that, if that makes any sense. Okay, I'm going for it. And I think I love it already. Ooh, yeah, I made her forehead smaller and it's still big. Bruh, what's with me and big foreheads? I'll need to fix that. Oh yeah, I'm liking that. Thank you. These are Copic markers, and you can get them at really any art store. They're a very, very well-known brand. They're a little pricey, so if you're looking to get into alcohol markers that are similar to these, there's a lot of good dupes out there. But the reason these are so expensive, other than the fact that they're just really high quality, is because you can actually refill these. So once the marker dries up, you can buy a refill for it and refill it yourself. And they also offer replacement nibs. So if your nib gets all like crusty and dried out, you can replace that too. I am 25 years old. Got it right that time. Last time somebody on a live asked how old I was, I straight up was like, I'm 23. I'm like, wait, it's been 2 years since I was 23. Who do I think I am? I just have very wrinkly hands. Okay, loving the hair. Yes, I'll do her lips. Oh, thank you for the whipped coffee. I would love to do a darker skinned woman next. I think that will be my plan for my next drawing. I'll probably be live later tonight as well for most of the night, so I'll probably be doing another drawing. Okay, I think I'm gonna shade her skin a little bit more. Oh, nails are a cute idea. I'll probably plan on painting her nails too. Where is my E04? Let's see. That should be a good one to shade with. Yes, she'll definitely have blush. Ugh, I love darker skin tones with super light hair. It really accentuates everything. I'm definitely guilty of doing that sort of style a lot, like white hair with super dark skin. So pretty. Thank you for the gifts. I'm trying to keep it pretty monochromatic, so I'll probably do like pink eyes of some sort. Not a fan of the lip color, so I might change that, but we'll see. Oops. Move that. Ooh, a piercing is definitely a fun idea. Yes, she'll have blush. I was just actually planning on looking for a good blush color. Usually I do R11, but I think that's going to be too light. So R02 it is. Wait. No, that's not what I'm using. If I can find the right marker. I have markers all over my desk right now. It's kind of a disaster, honestly. Her eyebrows are definitely going to be a darker color. I love dark eyebrows. I have pretty dark eyebrows myself. You guys keep giving really good ideas. I think I want to do tattoos for sure. R02, where are you? I need you now. This girl's gotta have her blush. Oops, sorry. R01. That's not the one that I want. A lip ring. That is also a great idea. Where is my R02 marker? I have too many things on my desk right now. It's tragic. R00. Oh my goodness. Oh. Well, I found one marker that was missing, but not the one I was looking for. Sick. I guess I could do this one. Let's just see. That's R21, which I feel like would be okay. Thank you. I'll definitely try to post the results. I think I'm just gonna go with this because I'm tired of looking for my other marker. So let's hope this turns out okay. EO1 to blend. Oh, I don't even need to blend that. That's just very light. Boo. Dang it. Let's see. That's too light. What was that? R21? Let's see. Much too light. Guess I'll try R22. If I can find it. Aha. I need a more organized way to keep my markers, I swear. Oh yeah, that's a much better blush color. Much more obvious, which is exactly what I'm going for. Freckles is a really cute idea too. guys keep thinking of good stuff. Ooh, slam that marker down, goodness. Ooh, kiss me. You guys are giving me too many good ideas. At this point, I don't know which one to do because I don't want to overdo it. What color? Eyebrows. Thank you! I'm gonna lay a base color down for her eyebrows, but I don't know if I'm gonna stick with it. Just so she doesn't look quite as crazy. Very awkward angle. Sorry, you have to see my hand mostly. But eyebrows are so sketchy. Gentle, gentle, gentle. Good enough for now. Ooh, a choker is really good too. Y'all are getting saucy. Jeez, alright, shoot. Making me blush. I do like the idea of a choker, so I'm gonna add that in right now before I forget. Y'all are so saucy, goodness. Saucy, saucy. Okay. I kind of just want to color the choker in black, but maybe I'll just do red. Ooh. Oh, that's the same color. Oh, no, it's not. Basically the same color as her hair. So I need to pick a red. Red. R29. For now. I definitely want to do something on the choker. Oh, see, look at how nasty this nib looks. I need a new one really bad. Because this is clearly a marker that I've had for a very long time. I think it was one of my first Copic markers, actually. Okay. Now the question is, should I do light pink lingerie or red? Should I keep the hearts in the eyes? I actually really like the way her blush turned out. You guys keep saying hickey. She wasn't supposed to be so saucy. It was supposed to be like a love yourself sort of drawing, not a get loved. Yeah, like a light pink for the lingerie. Okay. Definitely got to play it down a little. So, I think I'll try. Ooh, RV21 could be nice. RV. No. Where's my RVs? RV. 21, where are you? I don't see it. It has to be on my desk then. Am I sure it's not? No, just RV14. Which I guess would be fine too. But that's too. No. Okay, here's what I'm looking at. RV13 or 21 for the lingerie. I'm thinking 21 and then shading with RV13. These are Copic markers. Where are all my markers? I'm gonna lose my mind. What about RV23? That's too neon-y, I feel like. Is it? Because her hair's already pretty... I don't know where all my freaking markers are. Sorry guys if this is boring. I guess I will take a break from looking for it and try to shade her hair a little bit. Did I do RV35 for her hair? Yes. This is Strathmore brand tan toned paper. My absolute favorite. This isn't doing that much. Her hair is too close to it. Thank you. Really want to color in her ridiculous bra. But I'm sad I can't find the right color. Okay, fine. Backup color it is. And I think I'm gonna shade a little bit more. Should probably shade the rest of her skin too. E02, R01. I can't find so many of my colors. Okay, E02 it is. Freckles, I think, would be super precious, so I might do that at the end. But can't do it until I'm done with everything else. Okay, let's see here. I'm gonna keep the colors all reds and pinks, so she's not gonna have any different colored eyes. They're probably gonna be like a pink or a violet or something. I think I'm gonna color a bit in there. Oops, sorry. I'll probably add Freckles later on. I'll give her a little piercing. Where'd it go? Don't worry, I'm gonna be coloring in the lingerie. It won't be so risque for so long. I definitely want to do tattoos, but I don't know how to draw tattoos very well. Like, what kind would I do for her? What vibe does she give off? Like, what kind of tattoo should I give her? Oops. Oops, not that one. I feel like she would have some pretty cute, like, trendy tattoos. Thank you. Oh, rose tattoo. That's so stupid of me to not think of that to begin with. Because hello, I'm trying to do like a whole Valentine's theme, so a rose tattoo is a really good idea. I'm not trying to make it like so super duper like risque. So I don't think I'd give her like a tramp stamp or anything. Maybe just some sort of like partial sleeve on her arm. Ooh, okay. I'm probably gonna do a classic red for the card. Or maybe pink. I don't want it to be so dark that you can't see what's on it. A lip tattoo would be a really cute idea though. Like little kissy lips or something. But I think I'm gonna color in her stupid lingerie, even though I can't find the marker that I'm looking for. So let's see. Yep. That's the one. I'm gonna add white. I need my little pencil extender. I think I'm gonna do a red border. I will definitely add freckles. I'm just afraid to do it right now because I'm still gonna be shading her face a little bit and I don't want to smudge them and make her look all muddy. So those will come towards the end. I promise. I'll probably list this drawing for sale on my Etsy later this evening. Okay. Thank you. My pronouns are she, her. I feel like I want to add some more detail. Maybe try to make it like a, I don't know. What's the word I'm looking for? What is the word I'm looking for? You know those tights that are, fishnet. Fishnet. Okay, I think I've made the commitment. I'll keep the hard eyes. Even though they do be looking a little funky. But it fits the theme. Have not decided on color for her eyes yet, though. So I still have to do that. But we're getting somewhere. We're making moves. Making schmoves. What color did I end up using for her blush? I can't remember. And I really like it, and I want to add more. I think it was R22. I'm gonna do tattoos. I'm not very good at that, so I'm a little scared to do it. Just gonna look a little funky while that dries, sorry. Okay, R27, I think. These are Copic markers. So they look like, oh, sorry. They look like that, and you can get them at like any art store. Thank you. I always forget about the ears. I appreciate you reminding me. For some reason, ears just don't even compute for me. Like, I don't consider them part of the skin. Bold of me to go and use this marker when it's nearing the end of its lifespan. Or at least somewhat. Ooh, I actually colored inside the lines for that. Look at me go. Okay. Don't know what I'm doing for her tattoo, but I do want to do a tattoo. But I do have to shade her arms a little bit more. So I won't do it just yet. R22 is what I used for blush. Which I want up here. Where'd my... Oh. If you guys could see this desk, it's such a mess. Oh yeah, her neck isn't quite done, huh? Thanks, y'all. I would say I'm like almost done shading her skin to where I can add a tattoo. I'm thinking a rose on her arm. Maybe. Maybe. Do want to add a little highlight to her nose. That's not done, so I'll wait on that. I need my blending pencil. Okay, I need to just pick a color for her eyes. I am going with pink for the eyes, so I'm sorry if I disappoint y'all, because a lot of you have been saying you want like green or hazel eyes. I do green eyes all the time though, that's the problem. And a lot of people have been saying nose ring. But nose rings don't really look good on my style because the nose is usually so petite. Like, does that look good? I don't think that looks good. And then for her... Where would I put her back tattoo? That's the thing. I don't know. I'm not very good at those sorts of things. I'm not a tattoo artist. I've been obsessed with the look of like a nice highlight on the inner corner of the eye. And ever since Arcane came out, I've been doing it like so exaggerated. And I'm not mad about it, because I think it looks hecka cute. Okay. Maybe... yes, Rengoku's armpit hair. Seriously, one of the best usernames. Hands down. I've been drawing like my whole life, but I've been drawing seriously, I think, since like high school. So almost 10 years. I want a darker color for her eyebrows. I'm not happy with that. Darker eyebrows, darker eyebrows. How about R59? R59. Ooh, I was kind of thinking about giving her a little ear cuff. Ooh, I feel like that did absolutely nothing. Love that. Sick. Well, it's about as dark as her eyebrows are gonna get. Chicken! Ooh, someone else did say colors on her nail, too. But what color should I do? 23 RB. 13. Red nails. You got it. RB13, RB14. Where's that one? There it is. I'm gonna just shade a little bit, I think. I forgot what color I used. Yeah, red nails I think might blend into this a little bit. White would probably be good. Her eyes aren't quite done. So I'll probably fill in the little pupils and such. Which actually maybe I'll do right now. Ooh, that's kind of cute. Looks a little wonky on screen though. Okay, thank you. Ooh, okay, I do love black nails. Should I just do black nails? Bye, thank you for joining. Oh, Freckles. I forgot about Freckles. I can add those. Okay, I'm gonna do black nails. Yeah, that's the vibe for sure. 1 second, guys. How's your workout? That was a really bad kiss. Oh. You have a good workout?
Yeah.
Good. Everybody gives me really good ideas, and now people are saying tattoos, but I don't know how to draw tattoos.
Just Google some tattoos.
Well, I mean, like, I know, but like, I don't know how to do it well. I'm hot.
Yeah, it's warm in here.
Are you all done with your workout?
Yeah, I'm all done.
Very nice, my love. Very nice.
Thanks.
I think I'm done with her eyes. No, I'm not gonna do that yet, actually. Oh, this is so hard to get a good angle. You gonna call and dress, love?
Yeah, a little while.
Oh, okay.
In like 10 minutes.
Okay. Okay. Everybody keeps saying like bite marks and hippies. Hippies? Sorry, hickeys. Thank you for the roses. Fit the Valentine's theme for sure. Oh, right. Okay, I was gonna do freckles. So, I think I'm pretty committed to the nose piercing. So I'm just gonna go ahead and boop. All right, and I was gonna do little more piercings. Freckles. I need colored pencils. Okay. Sorry. I forgot. I'm not gonna do bunny ears. It's too late in the drawing to add those. That's bad. Okay. So I'm gonna do red freckles. I definitely like the vibe she gives though with the piercings. Okay. Heart tattoo. Where should I put it? I'm thinking of giving her, like, if I can, maybe like a half sleeve or something. But that's pretty ambitious considering I'm very bad at drawing tattoos on my characters. Which is funny because I have tattoos and I love tattoos. Hey, handsome.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good, how are you?
I'm very good. Very good.
Good.
Are you hungry at all? Do you want dinner or?
Oh no, I'm good.
Okay.
Keep on enjoying.
Because I'm not very hungry and I know you said you weren't super hungry earlier.
Nah, not yet.
Okay.
Is it okay if I close the door?
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna call on this.
Okie dokie, my love. I love you.
I love you. I love her freckles.
Thank you. I love your freckles.
I don't have freckles.
I don't know how to do bite marks. I don't know how I would do that. Rings. Rings would be good. I feel like I should finish shading her hair too. There's a whole bunch that I've been kind of neglecting. Excuse me. Okay. Oh yeah, her hand's not done being shaded. See, I keep getting distracted by other things. No, a couple people said rings. I'll add one for now and see how I feel about it. Oh, and I did want to darken this up a little bit. Okay, I feel like I might want to add a white border to it too. Just to add a little bit of a something. Oof. Bold of me to assume that my hands would be steady enough for this. Also, the words aren't centered enough for that. Oh well. Knew it wouldn't be perfect. So we'll leave it at that. Okay. Thank you. Hair. Hair, 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 hair. RV, or no. R37. R39. R59. That's 56. R59. Okay. I'm thinking kiss marks are clearly a popular suggestion, so I might add those. I know a few of you said bite marks and stuff too. There we go. I'd probably only add one, I think. I think that would be sufficient. Oops, sorry for bumping the phone. I always do. With my big old glasses. Hi, Sophia! Thank you for joining. Again. Okay, I think that's good for now there. Oh, something I love doing is adding extra hairs. It's kind of hard to do with this marker, or this pen, though, because it's running out. I'll just do that for now, I guess. Let's see. Okay. I want to add tattoos, but I feel like I would just ruin it. I think I'll just thicken up the outline, call it for now. My phone's getting pretty close to dying. Is it raining outside? Or is it just... I can't tell if it's super windy or if it's raining outside. But I'd be excited about it because I'm from California and I want rain. I would add glasses. I have glasses and I like glasses, but it's a little late in the drawing for me to add them. Especially because I want her eyes to really be a focal point without any distraction. But I'm probably going to do another little Valentine themed drawing after this. And maybe I'll do glasses on that one. How do I even draw a kissy mark? Where would I draw that? On her shoulder, maybe? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Shoulder? Needs to be smaller than that. I'll do it in a real light color at first, just in case I absolutely hate it. Outline it. And do it in red. I think it's raining out there. My goodness. Oh my gosh, no, it's not. It's, oh, hold on, guys. Hey, love. You ever turn the water off out back? I forgot, clearly. And I was like, is it raining out there? It sounds like it's raining. Hey! Don't blame you solely. I messed up, y'all. Oh, okay. Supposed to remind him the water in the back was maybe in like an hour or so. I'm sorry. No.
I go, well, it's properly watered out there.
Very properly watered, huh?
That's okay.
I'm sorry, love.
No worries.
I obviously forgot to remind you.
You're good, you're good.
But anyway, I will see you guys later. Thank you for joining. Probably in like an hour or two. But bye.
Hi, Sophia.